Fourth quarter, week 6, light and shadow. The sun is the main source of heat and light. Almost all living things rely on the steady heat and light from the sun. Sunlight brightens the earth and helps us see the things in our surroundings. On the other hand, the rising of the sun in the east and setting on the west also affects the temperature in every direction of the earth, causing the changes in the weather. Light is needed by all living organisms. It is made up of energy that functions as both a wave and particles and moves in a straight line. Light behaves differently depending on types of matter it comes into the contact with. There are various sources of light. 1. Natural lights. And 2. The artificial lights. Natural light is a light that is not produced by a man-made source. It is light that occurs naturally in nature. These are the examples of natural light: fire, sunlight, firefly, moonlight, and stars. These are the examples of artificial light: bulb, flashlight, TV screen, camera, and traffic light. There are classifications of light: transparent, opaque, and translucent. Transparent objects that allows light to pass through. Opaque, it does not allow light to pass through. And translucent is an object that is cloudy and it allows part of the light to pass through. Shadows. Shadow is a dark area formed when straight light rays are blocked by opaque objects. Shadows move or change position during the day because of the position of the sun. The length of the shadows varies during the day. In the morning, the light rays from the sun makes an angle with the object, thus creating a long shadow. When the sun is directly above the horizon at noon, the light rays are in line with the object. Thus, it will not cast any visible shadow. In the afternoon at point C, the light rays from the sun makes an angle with the object, thus creating a long shadow. Therefore, the position and the length of the created shadow would depend on the angle at which the sunlight strikes the object to the ground. Let's see this illustration. On morning, the shadow is long and points to the west. On letter B, the shadow is at the shortest length during noon. On letter C, the shadow of the stick is long and points to the east. Let's have our activity. Directions. Write T if the statement is true and F if it is not. Write your answers in your science notebook. 1. The sun is the main source of heat and light. 2. Plants, animals, and humans can survive even without the sun. 3. The effect of the sun's heat and light to the environment causes the changes in temperature. 4. Without the sun, the earth will be dark, cold, and lifeless. 5. You can have the shortest shadow at 8 a.m. in the morning. Number 6. An object casts a longer shadow when light rays are slanted. 7. Opaque objects form shadows because they reflect the light. Number 8. Shadows are formed when light rays hit an opaque object. Number 9. At noon, when the sun is directly above the horizon, the shadow is very long. 10. The changes in the position and length of shadow depend on the angle at which the sunlight strikes the object to the ground. Let's have another activity. Choose the statement that best describes the position and length of shadows of the sun in each picture. Write only the letter of your answer. Let's have another activity using the graphic organizer. Directions. Complete the graphic organizer by writing some facts about shadow. Write your answers inside each blank circle. Do this on your notebook. Directions. Fill in the blanks with the correct word. Each will make each statement correct. Choose your answer from the box below. Number 1. The blank is the main source of heat and light. Number 2. Shadows are formed when light strikes on blank objects. Number 3. Shadows move or change blank during the day because of the position of the sun. Number 4. The length of the shadows varies during the day. In the morning, the light rays are blank, so the shadow is long. Number 5. The changes in position and length of shadow depend on the blank at which the sunlight strikes the object to the ground. Number 6. Blank is a dark area formed when straight light rays are blocked by opaque objects.